Hey guys, welcome to Anarchy Warm Bin. I'm checking in on my blues today. Not every week is a great week for me to be on camera, so I am shying away this week, just so you know, or at least today. It's been an awesome day. I didn't go to work today, or didn't work much today, so I didn't put any makeup on, and I'm basically in my jammies, so forgive me this week. There are a ton of mites on that banana. This was all frozen, by the way. They're digging that banana a lot. This bin doesn't necessarily feel that moist. You can see all of this is just dry. And other than the fact that it wasn't buried very deep, I have been using a lot of buffer, so I don't know why there's so many. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, this is like intervention time. That's a lot of mites. So I'm just gonna bury that really, really deep after I find you a warm ball, of course. Again, these are my blues. I fed them pretty heavily. Actually, not crazy heavily, just I gave them a normal feeding, maybe a week ago, and they are digging it. This is kale, which I didn't think anybody or anything could dig, but they're loving it. They're super happy, except for the fact that I'm shining a light on them. And I'm gonna move them out of the way. I'm gonna bury that banana, and then I'm gonna just put them right on top. Look at all these hanger honors. Bananas getting buried, worm ball going on top, and I'm gonna check the other side, see what's over here. Probably not much. That's really not a lot of food left. I realize there are 2 big bananas and the kale that they're going through, but I'm going to be gone for about a week, so I think I'm going to feed them a little bit, and I'll be back as soon as I do. Okay, this is still, so that's like more apples and kale, cucumber, avocado. This is still some moldy pumpkin from last fall. Actually, it wasn't last fall. So yeah, it was last fall, but it sat on our porch and it froze over the winter. And when it started to thaw, I went out and pulled it all apart and put it in some Ziploc bags. So it's moldy, thawed, moldy, then frozen, then thawed pumpkin. And the bedding underneath, I'm not going to put bedding on top. Lots of buffer. I'm going to keep these guys safe. This is still a bit dry. I'm going to add some water. And these guys are good. Be good for the week, little ones. I will be back to check on you. I hope you will be strong and fat and happy. Hey guys, Anarchy Warm Bin. I'm checking in on my European night crawlers, and thanks to the technology of the YouTubes, you probably think this is a week later. That's only because it took my Wi-Fi a week to upload this video. These guys look great. So this is Manny. This is my homemade / stolen, improvised, upcycled, continuous flow through bin. And they're all in a new environment, but they look like they're doing pretty well. This is some pretty gross cantaloupe, but they're digging it. They're okay. It's not buried very well. I could probably do a better job of burying it. They're going at it though. They're getting after it, and just a side note, remember when I made this and I used that Amazon brown packaging paper? That's not very sturdy, so if you're going to use that, You might want to, I double, triple, quadrupled it, and it's just disintegrating, which is good. I'm glad it's good for the environment. It is not good for the bottom layer of CFT because it's almost gone. So I'm really hoping these guys will move up and stay up and not go through the bottom. Oh, you guys are so pretty. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I have all the food buried. There's a ton of food in here. I don't think I can get away with feeding these guys, even if it is for you, my friends. They're trying though. They're giving it hell. They're like attacking that cantaloupe like it was the zombie apocalypse and this was the cure. That's a pretty lame analogy. Anyway, I'm gonna bury this up, and then depending on when I upload my videos, you will also see me attempting to feed my red wigglers. So wherever you are, I hope you're happy and healthy and well fed and have happy worms, or worms on the way, or worms in your heart and in your head. And if you have any questions or any reservations about getting them, please tell me, because I will talk you right out of those reservations. Okay, let's see how much they can handle. I haven't even thought about harvesting this yet. Like, I've only had it running for a couple of months, but it's maybe halfway full. And I feel like I feed it every week, at least once a week. So, man, I don't even know where to go first. They're usually pretty well dispersed. I'm seeing high worm densities, but I mean, everyone knows you guys came here for the worm ball, so I'm trying to find the place that I fed last. But these guys really do go through food quickly. And Apple's never going to give me a warranty again when they see how much dirt and worm poop is in my phone, because I just handle it all the time when I'm down here. These guys look happy, healthy, hungry. I'm not seeing a lot of food. Like I said in the beginning, I do have a lot of food. I was feeding in another video, I was feeding the rest of my bins because I'm going out of town, and my European night crawlers had a lot of food. And I didn't feed them. I might regret that later. I try to feed them all about the same time, but I have a lot of food left over. They had a ton of cantaloupes, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to give these guys a big feeding, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, started with a bunch of bedding. I'm going to put some buffer on the bottom and on the top of the food. This is equal parts rock dust, eggshells, and garden lime. See how much better I'm talking today? I have no idea why. Oh wait, because I didn't have to go to work today. That's probably why. It picks up all my mental capacities. And I try to save a little bit for my family when I get home, right? Because you don't want them to completely drain your capacities. Like, you have to have something left in your cup when you get home. But then my family takes the rest, and then my worms get none. So, wow, look at that. How do you say smorgasbord? There's a lot of liquid in here. I think I'm gonna hold back on the liquid. I see strawberries. I do see some tomatoes, bananas, cucumber peels, some of that pumpkin, and that is a ton of food. I'm not sure that I dare pour the rest of this liquid out. It is a dry bin. It's been very dry here, as I've said multiple times. I think I can get away with putting the buffer on top. Bear with me. I got a plan. Bedding. Oh God, sorry. Bedding. Smush, a little smush. And then, please, newbies, don't try this at home. You don't need more liquid, you need less liquid. But if you live in a dry, barren state in the middle of nowhere, like I do, you can get away with it. Yeah, that feels good. I'm all right with that. I'm gonna put a little bit more bedding in without hitting the camera this time. Okay, remember that, because we're gonna check that out when I get back in about a week. So yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. Thanks so much for hanging out with me at Anarchy One Bin, where you're just gonna have to love me through the smell.